Hey everyone, Andrew the Video Guy here at Garvey Hyundai. At the end of last week, we got a couple of all-new 2026 Hyundai IONIQ 9 3-row SUVs in. And now I want to take some time to show you a little bit about this vehicle. Normally when I get something in like this, I write a big old script, front and back of a piece of paper. Come on, you. Trust me when I say that I didn't write up a whole lot about this at all, because I just want to show you impressions of what it's like to be in this vehicle. All I have here is battery info, which don't worry, we'll get to a little bit later. But as you see, as you're looking in profile, it's got a drag coefficient in the low 0.2s, which is great for an SUV. The arrow around the whole thing, even towards the back, where it's sloped down at the end there and comes in a little bit. It's a 3-row SUV, there's plenty of space inside. This is actually longer than the Hyundai Palisade by a few inches. So let's see everything that it's got, because if you're familiar with the Palisade, you're gonna see a lot in the IONIQ 9 that you're gonna like. This particular vehicle, both of the ones that we got in are SELs. They are about middle of the pack for trims. There's S, SE, SEL, Limited, and Calligraphy that are available with a bunch of different motors. This one has the dual motor, the all-wheel drive, meaning it gets 320 miles of range. The high end, the Calligraphy, is with the performance motors, get 311 miles of range, and if you get the rear wheel drive long range with the S or SE, then you're looking at 335 miles of range. These are all numbers, and of course this 300 plus is what Hyundai has been targeting a lot. But what's really important here is Hyundai's first electric 3-row SUV. And again, looking in here and being able to look in and see that there's a lot of room back here, not just the 3 rows, but also for cargo floor. We've got more space back here. I said it's longer than a Palisade, and even though this pinches in a little bit towards the back here, you're finding very similar cargo space, even with the fact that there's a battery sitting under here, taking up a fair amount of space in the cabin. Speaking of the cabin, let's go sit down and see what it feels like to be in the driver's seat. As we go to climb in, again, we have the flush mount handles here like IONIQ 6 and IONIQ 5 have, except that these are actually a lot more comfortable to hold since they pop out like this instead of getting that weird lever thing. So that's a really good touch already. So sitting in the IONIQ 9 is very familiar if you've been in the Palisade, and in fact maybe has even improved a bit since the last time that you've seen, because Hyundai has started to double down on returning to physical buttons in the vehicle. Start and stop is actually on the transmission lever right here. I actually had it started before the take started, so that's fine. But there's not a whole lot for me to talk about in here. This is a Hyundai 3-row SUV that has everything that you've come to expect. Over here we've got the phone charging, and then on one little toggle here we've got being able to swap drive modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, and a custom My Drive, as well as terrain for snow, mud, and sand. It's all right there at your fingertips. Also worth note, up here we've got a single USB-C port up front for connecting to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay if you'd rather not use wireless, which again, wireless is on all the trims. We've got 200-watt USB-C chargers up front, a couple more that are in the seats in back, and I think we've got some in the far back as well. Let me check. Yep, 2 more USB ports back here too. On all trims, the IONIQ 9 has heated and ventilated seats up front. And if you go to the Limited or Calligraphy, that middle row bench seat that you see back there actually becomes 2 captain seats that are also both heated and ventilated. So that was a brief look at the IONIQ 9. At least I hope it was brief. Without writing out a script, I actually have no idea. And I realized that there was stuff that I forgot, like the fact that this has an NACS port for maximum charger compatibility with the standard for North America as we continue to move forward. The IONIQ 9 is such a cool vehicle. You know me, you know that I prefer smaller vehicles, but something about this 3-row SUV is so attractive right from the start. Hyundai styling has always been something that is maybe a little hit or miss. People have personal tastes, and Hyundai has been taking bold steps with styling for quite a while. This is a step that I personally really like. From the aerodynamics, the continued use of the IONIQ parametric pixel across the front and inside and in back, I love it, and I hope that you do too. But there's only one way to find out. If this hasn't done it for you, then check out the IONIQ 9 for yourself in the flesh. Check it out with your own eyeballs and give it a test drive. Just give us a call, go online, or stop into Garvey Hyundai today.